What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, proud member of the system, the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
And I'm your host, the complete Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting.
Well, boys, I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling, Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save
10%.
John in the house.
I saw a victory
USB.
picture from last night's Slamversary, and John was underneath our armpits in the front row. Didn't even see him when I was out there.
At the USB arena.
I said, John, next time you're there, or you should have said, I'm here. We would have got you backstage.
Right.
Whatever, yeah.
He sent me a nice video of my entrance from his great
He didn't
seat.
send me nothing.
Oh, that's cool.
Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. If you watch on YouTube, hit the subscribe button wherever you're listening. Follow, subscribe, do it all, and leave us a review. Tweet it to us. What would it be called? Post it to us, X it to us, whatever.
I guess.
With the hashtag Major Review. If we read it on air, you'll get a prize. And guys, this really helps us out, so please do it.
You could say tag us on X, I guess.
Okay.
Mike Watkins at Mike Watkins 1661. He says, "Thanks, guys. 5 stars. Leaving a review to let you guys know how much I look forward to all of your content. Been following / listening for years, but just recently on my 40th started collecting figs. Wow." As much as I appreciate your content, I wanted to thank you guys for getting my 2 youngest sons into wrestling. They are 11 and 7, and I've been trying to get them into pro wrestling for years. I broke the ice and purchased several Ultimates to begin my figure collection, and my boys are way into it. We now watch all the YouTube content together. Dipped my toes into the Whatnot water a couple days ago and purchased a Shawn Michaels and an Ultimate Warrior from Kinnick. Thanks for all you guys do and for sparking an interest in wrestling for my boys. You know,
Awesome.
I love that, Mike.
What a wonderful review.
well, that's a great comment. Love to see it, especially after seeing all the bad ones on YouTube over the last couple of weeks.
Oh, come on.
Bad ones.
Come on. Guys, the giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Find the pin post on X. Repost to be eligible. Last week, the prize was Bray Wyatt from the vault. The winner of that is...
Chip McCoy.
Chip.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. He has 1.2K
Alabama.
followers.
And the prize this week is referee John Cone, our friend John Cone.
I said tonight on Whatnot, John Cone, he's dangerously handsome.
He is in that white and black. Go get it, baby. If you want this podcast early and ad-free, if you want tons of bonus content, head on over to MajorMarks.com. If you want to advertise your product or services, up majorpodcast@gmail.com. Some follow-up. Just want to give a quick shout-out to my brother Andrew and Corinne. They got married this week.
Shout out.
Big shout-out. We had a WTW reunion there. You got Geronimo, Desperado, referee Andrew, myself, Brett Matthews, and G-Money. And
I saw G Money at lacrosse practice about an hour ago.
oh, wow. Well, Desperado over there, John Gravina, he what's the minister? I guess he was like an ordained minister.
Oh, wow.
And he shouted out our discount code Major when he was up there.
Nice.
That's very kind of him.
I don't think anybody got it but me,
Nice.
brother Craig, Andrew, my dad, maybe Joe.
Man, what a Long Island week for you, huh?
It was a hell of a week. I saw Creed, went to My Hero, went to Bocce.
Wow.
Hell of a week.
How do you, thoughts on My Hero? Not the same.
Bro, it's fucking great.
It's not the same.
You can't leave.
That's the worst. That's the dumbest thing of all
You
time.
can't leave. I also went to Thompson's Dino when I shot them out. Anyway, then I went to, after the wedding, went to Brooklyn Cyclones, GCW. Do you guys know Gorilla Nems?
No.
You know who he is? He's a
Gorilla
big
Nems.
Coney Island guy.
He's a guy, yo, look at this fucking guy over here. That guy?
That guy, he
Yeah.
attacked me viciously with the steel chair. We got the clip.
I did see that.
Away from Cardona. Oh!
To the midsection. Oh, I want to see
no.
this.
Don't do it.
Oh, I really want to see this. Let's go.
Oh no!
No.
That chair is bent in half.
Plus
Bing
a couple
bong,
pounds.
fuck your life, Matt
Tanner with that
Cardona.
clothesline.
1, 2, 3.
Both your legs go up on
Guys,
that. Kind of shock to the body.
I got injured in this match.
What?
Well, there's a big difference between injury and hurt.
Pride?
Maybe injury is not the right word, but guys, this is crazy. I hurt my foot in this match. Remember a couple weeks ago, I got shit canned in a battle royal, and I landed on my foot, and I said my foot really hurt.
Yes.
It's been bothering me for weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then something happened in this match, and I felt like my foot crack, and I couldn't walk. I was like kayfabing it all day at Slamversary. I'm like, I have to get through this tag team match. I have to do a comeback.
Oh,
and I can't even walk.
Did you have the doc tape it up?
We did a little tape job. But you can't really. It's not my ankle. It's like the bottom of my foot.
Right.
So it hurts when I take a step. Anyway.
Hopefully you didn't crack a bone in there.
I hope not. But that brings us to Slamversary. Brian, I'll let you do the talk. We're here.
My week
TNA.
started at the Performance Center.
Oh, that's right.
In Orlando, guys. The system shocked the wrestling world. Made our presence felt. So it up to Lord Tenzai.
Give him a ball bomb.
HBK. Actually, I saw an autographed Albert Monday Night War in Johnny Russo's office. That's the first one I've ever seen. Maybe the only one in the world, actually.
Did Shawn Michaels call you the Edge guy?
He didn't call me the Edge guy. A nice talk, though. It's really cool. It's cool to see him be the boss down there. I never saw that Shawn before. Very, very interesting experience. Cool to be back. It was not one of my goals per se, but cool to be in the WWE as Brian Myers and not Kurt Hawkins. I will say that was not
That's
lost
true,
on
very
me.
true.
That was a cool,
It's like a little trivia fact.
cool little nod. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That was Tuesday. Came back Wednesday. Trained at Creative Pro, and then my weekend kicked off Friday. I had a double shot Friday. I said last week I couldn't tell you guys where I was going. Well, one was a private show at my daughter's camp that they go to.
Look at
I
this.
tagged with our close family friend, Miss Dana, who I've been secretly training at Creative Pro for the past month. Shout out
free?
Yes, for
Hold
free.
on, I got
You're
that
a nice
picture.
guy.
Oh no, there you were.
There's me and the girls after.
There's Miss Dana right
and
there.
there's Miss Dana. Shout out to Gabby Forza, Major Pod fam, Leo Sparrow. Just incredible job, man. I mean, we literally trained. She's a lifelong WWE fan. This was a dream of hers. She's a close family friend. She worked her tail off, but she's a mom of 3, and she killed it, crushed it. Awesome mixed
Look at
tag.
Jack in that picture, Brian.
Yeah, we looked.
Yeah.
That was great lighting right there, right? So then,
when you showed this, Brian,
Yeah.
I thought to myself, that looks like the most fun thing on planet fucking Earth.
honestly, this is this is the 4th one we've done in a row, and I have a deal with the guy that runs the camp. I said, as long as my kids go to this camp, I'll do this every year.
Wow.
And it's become a thing that the Creative Pro roster looks forward to. The ones that know how much fun it is to do it.
Damn.
Hopped
Kids,
in the
man.
car. That was a 2:30 bell time. Hopped in the car with Leo Sparrow, drove all the way to Poughkeepsie, made it in time for bell time. We were on 5th. I answered Carlito's Open Challenge.
Oh my God.
His
damn, I didn't even
first
have a picture
match
for that.
back on the Indies. Carlito and I were about to tie up, and that scoundrel who drove me up there, I thought he was just giving me a ride. He crashed the party, Leo Sparrow, and he turned into a 3-way.
How's he have the power?
I don't know,
You,
but it was the
Carlito,
spinach.
You had a 3-way?
The spinach versus the apple versus the most professional wrestler. So awesome time. That was a literally awesome time. An awesome championship wrestling. They've been running the Mid-Hudson Civic Center, and just Broski worked there last time. Just unbelievable, top-notch production. And
I filmed a promo
really
too.
professional.
I interrupted Dick Christmas. I'll be back in
There you go. I
October.
saw Dick Christmas. He said that you've been cock teasing him to be on his show, but he doesn't want to pay the price.
Yeah, I'm not giving him a brother. He's not my brother.
Nothing better than a wrestling show in Poughkeepsie, right?
Awesome.
Well, the Mid-Hudson Civic
Classic.
Center, I literally said in my promo, it's one of my favorite wrestling buildings in the world. It's so cool. So that was a double shot Friday. Saturday, how about this, guys? The first ever TNA Wrestling Softball Classic, a fundraiser for my town's Little League, organized by yours truly. This is Frankie Kazarian's idea. And then I got the ball rolling locally with everyone that I knew. Actually, Miss Dana's husband, a guy named Jason, is my good friend too. Got the ball rolling on that. It was just, we all made it happen. Shout out Ross Foreman, TNA in the TNA office, and what an unbelievable event, man. Johnny Damon played softball on my team. Just me, Eddie Edwards, and Johnny Damon warming up in the outfield, having a catch.
How did you get Johnny Damon?
Johnny Damon has a sports drink called A Game, which is now a sponsor of TNA Wrestling. So when he found out about this game, he jumped at the opportunity. Free A Game for everyone. I brought some home for my kids. They love it, by the way.
Bro.
It's a hydration sports drink. And
one of my absolute favorite players in the world.
Dude, I was going to show this for weekly purchase. I'll show it off here. I got the Iggy ahead of time, that he was coming. Look at this badass
Son of a bee.
McFarlane. Signed by Johnny Damon. He couldn't have been cooler. I grabbed a bunch of his cards. I got signed for all the guys and their kids and stuff.
Damn.
It was just an awesome experience. And it just goes to a testament of the camaraderie and the fun of TNA wrestling. I mean, this was optional, right? If you want to do this. I mean, almost the entire roster was there playing in this game, like giving back to the community. We raised over like $5,000 for the Little League here in my town. Pretty the Hardy Boys played. Trick Williams played.
Who did you play?
Huh?
Who did you play against?
We played the dads and moms of the Little League.
That's pretty cool.
So is it true that
What?
Dana Brooke struck out Eric James?
Dana Brooke struck out Eric James. And the other little tidbit, which I'll give Eric a little kickback, Johnny Damon, Papa Bear Paul of the Card Foundation, pitched, and he popped Johnny Damon up, and Eric caught it in the outfield.
Wow.
So they can always say that to the end of time.
That's pretty sick.
So
That is pretty cool. They got Johnny Damon out.
just like,
Did he rip any bombs?
I was 2 for 3, and even the out that I made was a pretty hard hit liner that someone caught in the outfield.
Damn, good for you, man.
So I mean, I also, I don't want to say I trained for this, but I went to the cages with my buddy Jay because
You trained for this.
I felt obligated to perform beyond. Man, some people, I started sweating. People started showing up. So me and Frankie Kazarian were there like 2 hours before anyone else. We're taking grounders, hitting. His son Rebel's there, like, catching fly balls for, the whole nine. And then people started showing up. And like first, like the Northern Armory come. Western Canadians, they don't even know the rules. They don't know nothing. I'm like, shit. Then Zaya Brookside comes. She's from England. No idea what softball is. I'm like, what's happening? And then I knew, like, I was fired up. Like, I saw Trick on Tuesday at the PC, and I'm like, yo, I saw you're going to play. That's sick, bro. You play softball, baseball? He goes, never once in my life. I'm like, what? Like, he looks like this ultimate athlete. I was just like, what is happening? So I was getting a little nervous. But
You needed me there, Brian.
Huh?
You needed me there.
By the way, it was at Broski's high school. I was telling everybody.
I hated high school, so I'm never going back there.
Bob Cardona lives 2 blocks away from this freaking place
It's
that we
not 2
played.
blocks. Come on.
That's close. But yeah, I was getting nervous. But then, people started to show up, and then I was blown away by the skill people had and the lack of skill people had. You know what I mean? Like Casey Navarro, they gave him like 12 strikes. He missed he couldn't even make contact.
Leave the kid alone.
Crazy.
Okay. Who was great?
Jason Hotch played in college. He was like our ringer. He made some ridiculous plays in the field. Pretty much saved the game for us where it wasn't like a massacre where we got blown out. And then Fandango, awesome. JDC killing it. Made some awesome plays.
He's a man's man. I can see.
Yeah, obviously me and Frankie. It was a blast, man. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Jealous.
I couldn't believe me, Eddie, and Johnny Damon just having a catch warming up in the outfield before. It was like surreal. And now we head to Slamversary, UBS Arena, Long Island. The boys came home last night in a big way.
Whoops, I jumped the gun.
7,000 people. The Iron Men of TNA Wrestling made their presence felt. Just a dude. I mean, I can't even put it into words. I can't even put it into words. I've lived and died by this company for the past 5 years. I waved the TNA flag as much as anyone. It meant a lot to me. And then to be here, this show could happen anywhere. It was here in this building I never thought I'd ever wrestle in. With Broski, with the system. I mean, like, it's like storybook shit. My whole family there. My whole town was there. If you knew how many comps I had out. I mean, people that would have never, ever attended a wrestling event that just came to support Brian Myers, the human being, not the pro wrestler.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Just really cool, man. Just I feel really grateful and fortunate about just, the whole thing.
Broski, who'd you have there? Do you have a bunch of?
I did have a bunch of people there. The Big O was there.
Holy
Really?
He was. That my
Holy.
family was there. But I found out that morning, we talk about figure fate. Listen to this. 17 years to the day
Yeah.
from when Brian and I won the tag team titles at the Nassau Coliseum on Long Island,
Which I had no idea too. Until I saw that same
wild.
tweet or post or
which
whatever
is
it was.
wild.
Yeah.
So it was certainly very cool to be back on Long Island. I did some exceptions. I threw the LI up for the first time in 5 years. Did the woo woo woo, which I don't normally do. But it was a fun show, wrestling, Dark State. And like just to see what TNA has done, you know, when Brian and I started there, it was a pandemic, you know, a studio in Nashville, empty with not a person
And even
inside.
that, when they opened up, when fans were allowed to come to, we couldn't get them in there, and it would set like I think capacity was like barely 200 people.
Right. They broke a record last night, so super, you know, happy for TNA, proud to be a part of TNA, and you know, the sky's the limit, man. It was just, and you know, the best part, shower at the venue because it was a real venue.
Holy smokes! I mean, obviously, like UBS is I think it's like 4 years old, right?
Yeah.
UBS is a great arena.
I even in my WWE entire run of every building, never been in a locker room this nice.
It was almost too nice.
I could like
It was almost too nice.
It was like a hotel suite with all the boys in it, with different
Right,
rooms
right.
and stuff. Like I can't even like.
I'm not sure
unbelievable.
if we had the same locker room, obviously, but
Yeah, because I don't
remember
think
it
we were in
being
an
locked.
actual I think they made a locker room for us. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? What do you think that was then?
It had to be something because there was no lockers.
There's no. Well, there was like so many places to sit.
Yeah, but there was nowhere to like
couches
put your shit. You know.
that
But it was very. Hey, listen, it was very nice. It was like.
I guess you're
well,
right.
too
I don't know
nice.
what that would like. Not like a hockey team's not going to be in there. Yeah, I don't know what that was used for.
But it was awesome. And then Chris DiGiovanni said, "Love the handshake." Yeah, good thing I remembered it. I was like, "Oh, here we go. Let's try it." Once I got in the ring, I was like, "We didn't even talk
about that. I just looked at you and I knew we would. No, it's not like you know.
it was pretty good. Hey, I forgot that.
Look at there's.
Oh, there's the
Ringside
Carlito
John, by the
pick.
way.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Look at
Carlito in a
lock-
shirt. What's he doing?
bro. Probably the most jacked guy in the whole show. He worked the whole match in a Superman shirt.
I love Carlito. Don't ever change.
He's the best. Look, if you see Dango's right elbow, there's Ringside John. He looks pretty pissed that we won. I think he's a Dark
Yes.
State fan.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's a Dark State fan.
That's what it is. He is pretty tied in with WWE, so I'm sure he wasn't happy.
Yeah, what a night, huh?
It was it's just the whole weekend, man. The whole weekend was. I'll never forget it.
One of those great wrestling weeks, right?
Right. It's like you can't even, put it into words.
So
Absolutely.
you said this is the highest tickets for TNA in its history.
It's
In the United
in the
States.
U.S. It's the highest, the highest attended U.S. show of all time.
That's crazy. Think about this. There was a time when TNA had AJ Styles, Sting, Bully. You know what I'm saying?
They
Ric
had Bully
Flair.
again.
What's that?
They had
Bully
Bully
weaseled
again.
his way back. He's in.
He's
Oh,
back.
back in.
He's back.
That's crazy. Good for you guys.
And I think the UK one was like, well, first off, TNA was very popular in the UK at one point. I think they were like a pretty like neck and neck with WWE, like on whatever good channel they had. And I think that is from like the Hogan era of like doing shows over there. They're the
Hogan,
highest
yeah.
attended show. So,
Pretty cool.
and I'll just show it off now. We'll save us a weekly purchase since we're going talking about Slam. Guys, as soon as I saw that teaser, I was like, I don't care if they say it or not. I'm packing this just in
There it
case.
is.
The phenomenal AJ Styles autographed Marvel Toys Series 1 rookie figure going on the wall right here beside me. And I was talking to AJ about this. I was explaining to him the collection and the quest. I'm like, besides Matt Bentley, who I don't even know where he is on Earth and no one seems to know.
Super Gabby has a signed Sharpie one if you need it.
Yeah,
That's going
I
to be
keep
like
saying that.
I feel like that's a deflating way to end this story, right? To finish the story.
Yeah.
That's the last one you need.
No, so that the other annoying thing is I need like all these WWE producers basically.
Like Pete.
Well, I'm like one night they're gonna do like Nassau Coliseum. I'm gonna meet up with them in the hotel and bang them all out. Like, because then I can get Abyss, Bobby Roode, Petey, all done then, and then the other one that's annoying is Ronnie. I need Truth still.
You have the Outlaws?
I do have a 2-pack with Road Dogg to get for him to count. I have one signed already that I bought, but I can do it again.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I also would
And
like
then I text with Loki a little bit. I mean, I'm confident I'll get him at some point.
I would like to thank AJ Styles because, guys, you're never going to believe this. I forgot my knee pads at home. And I was in Long Island while Chelsea was in Florida for days, and I didn't realize that I didn't bring my knee pads until the day before. And I'm panicking because, like, I don't have my knee pads for Slamversary.
Like the ones with logos, or just plain
The black ones that I wear under with the logos. That's I texted you. Do you have any extra AMAs?
Right, but I don't wear those.
I know. Thank God AJ was coming. Rick Michaels, our gear guy, lives in Atlanta. Drove them and met AJ before his flight, like at 5 a.m. Sunday.
Wow, what
Made
a
me
guy.
knee pads.
Wow.
Thank you, Rick Michaels. Saved it. And we're just talking about the knee pads under my knee pads.
Yeah, that's
Right,
crazy.
But
that your
I'm
knees
an
would have
attention to
exploded.
detail whore, you know?
I guarantee you there was some kid at Creative Pro who had black AMAs. You know, that you
I
could
mean, if we had that size, XL or whatever, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to AJ, man. What a incredible moment to have him there. The old music,
Oh, awesome.
do what he did, dude. I told him to his face, man, this is a big deal for us, everyone here. Like, just appreciate you being here. Shit,
Absolutely.
yeah. That's not my
Awesome.
figure.
Crazy. That all in week, then this kind of TNA week. Wrestling is.
Wrestling's hot,
I
baby.
probably shouldn't even say this, but we had like our pre-show meeting, and Dreamer's like, last week everyone was talking about AEW and WWE, but this weekend belongs to us. You know, we're the only ones who have, you know, it's
Yeah.
gonna be, and he was right.
He was 100%
Which,
right.
like, timing-wise, really, I feel like really also worked out in our favor, right?
Yes, 100%.
It didn't get lost.
Nothing for me this week. Went to Chicago with AEW, but I will say this: very weird situation. You said that Matt Bentley thing. This week on Sammy Guevara's vlog, I made a random above-average Mike Sanders joke. My joke was that Sting, when he saw me on stage, was going to think I was above-average Mike Sanders. I randomly just said that joke, and then he reached out to me. Above average Mike Sanders sent me a
He
message
was
on
like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But, like, how did that get back to him? Like, in
He
a
said
vlog?
one of his friends clipped it and said he was mentioned on Sammy's vlog or something,
Wow,
I guess.
that's pretty cool.
But he's doing well, I guess. So
That's great.
That's great.
Hello,
He's
above
a
average.
stand-up comedian, right, or something?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't
Pretty sure.
All right, let's get into some figure follow-up. Guys, there's an opening for a photographer position at Mattel. If you're into some figure photography, and I know a lot of you major marks are,
Oh my god, yeah.
bet on yourself. It's not even bet on yourself, just apply.
That's pretty
Just
cool.
apply.
What a cool job.
And Corporate Steve made this public, which I think is really cool of Corporate Steve.
Yeah.
So submit your resume.
Man, there are a lot of people listening to this podcast that are good at this.
100%.
For sure.
100%. Ethan Page, he re-wore his NXT Championship gear recently, so it would match his figure. I love that.
Smart idea.
I love that.
Very cool. Shout out to do something like that. Yeah.
Smart man. He gets it. He gets it. Totally love that.
That's Chase gear, we should say. I know
Okay,
Dean
sorry, his
wants me to
Chase
clarify
gear.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't even know why I keep trying, but my Walmart Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate was canceled.
Never again.
And then all my Monday Night Wars were delayed. I feel like I ended up canceling myself. I'm like, I already got them from other people. I'm like, forget it. But
Hey,
it's
does
just,
Walmart
what are we doing
doesn't
here?
take your money, right?
No, they
I
do,
don't
and then
even
they
know
refund
that,
you.
so.
They take it, but they refund you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm pretty sure.
As I've been talking about for weeks, this is the first time I've done this. Normally, you know, people are like, hey, blah, blah, blah is up for pre-order in Walmart. And you click the link and it's already gone.
Yeah.
It just so happens that when I clicked this link, it was there. And I was like, I've never done this. Pre-ordered the entire Monday Night War set to build Ted DiBiase, NWO, and this Stone Cold. I got like 2 delays, 2 cancel. It's just a complete massacre. Never again.
Never again. It's just not worth it.
And still no figures. Like, I don't know if anything's actually coming, you know?
Yeah. That's why you got to be, in our Facebook group, MajorMarks.com. The Major Marks will help you look for things.
I will say, on top of this, I kind of decided a long time ago that I wasn't really interested in pre-ordering figures that much. Zombie or something, I guess, pal of mine or something. But I refuse to pre-order from Walmart. I know Target works out a lot, but I
Target
refuse.
always works out.
Target is like clockwork. I got all my stuff.
Got all my stuff this week too. No problem.
I kind of refuse to do it from Walmart as well. And to be totally honest, years ago, I had no idea what a pre-order was. I pre-ordered those movie Super 7 He-Man figures. And it took like 2.5 years. And I was just like very,
So
kind of
stupid.
weirded out by it. And I kind of just said at that moment, I mean, this was like, they came to me in the pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic. So I ordered them a long time.
I remember you getting them.
But I was very excited. I will say that. I was very excited. But I kind of swore off pre-orders right there. I just said, I'm not going to do it. I don't really enjoy it. I know sometimes it's the only way to get things. I just don't do it. But so, and then that brings me back to this other thing, this Power Town thing. I do realize a lot of people are very upset about their money, right? That's the thing, right? Where are they is what people are saying.
Right.
Sometimes I forget, we're very fortunate people. And, maybe, first of all, I didn't pre-order it. But, like, some people saved up and pre-ordered these figures.
We've addressed this. We've said that.
Yes.
Mark, I'm furious. I paid my hard-earned money, and I don't have them.
Exactly. But this is why I just don't understand why people still say we're not hard enough on them.
I will, now that you're going, though.
Yes, please. Please.
We're going to talk about this in weekly purchase. I just got this USA Sandman. A full year. Nobody said a peep about that wait.
People said some things. People.
Yeah,
were
but
I feel like
Power Town's
finally
over
someone complained and it shipped the following week.
No,
That's
people
one
were bitching for
figure.
a long time because it got delayed a bunch of times. But Zombie addressed why it was delayed at least.
Right.
I understand. It is completely ridiculous how long it's taken. Publicly, I'm saying that. It's absurd how long they are taking. That is not right. But I am not ready to say those figures look ugly yet. That's it.
Oh, no, definitely
We got to
not.
see them in hand. People want us to
Everything
say
they've made
all
has
those
been
figures
awesome.
suck.
Everything that's been in
They're
hand.
not final. They're not final.
Yeah, that's
But
just for
to Mark's point,
know-it-alls to complain about that don't know shit. But
to Mark's point, where the fuck are they? And communicate with your audience who paid
that's
for
the
them.
big problem, right?
Boom.
That's all I'm saying.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're right. Can't believe they're not here. But I'm not ready to shit on the figures yet. That's it.
All right. Anyway, let's talk about some good figures for a second. You see Dax Harwood, he posted this dual 2-pack
how
of
it's supposed to go.
FTR and the Briscoes, the dog collar match. He says, I finally did it. This match means more to me than any other match we've ever had. It will probably go down as our greatest, maybe even greatest tag team match of all time. We all miss you, Jay. We'll never let them forget you. I love this setup with the tag team titles, the dog collars, both from that match. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is great. I think I got to tell him he's got to put it in something. I think like a shadow box or
I
something.
think he's got to take the ring jackets off everybody so it looks like it's,
No, I kind of like it like that.
I don't know.
I dig it. And
Like
I get what you're
bro,
saying,
so you
Brad.
like accuracy. That moment never happened.
true. But I also like toyeticness.
Right. It's a fine line, my friend.
Fine.
I wonder if they should have done like a bloody variant. Maybe they'd do a 4-pack, all bloody, all of them. That would be great.
That'd be sick. All right, guys. The Big Ass Extreme Bash. It is coming up August 24th. Raven, Sandman, Dreamer, Myers, Sterling, Cardona. That is a real lineup, guys. Come to this show. Photo op, meet and greet. It's all one package. A photo op in front of the original ECW brick wall entrance. And guys, we realize there is an NXT, I believe it's Heat Wave show going on in the area on the same day, but it's later on. This could be your pregame. You can do both.
Incredibly easy double shot, guys. We realize
Yes.
this. Heat Wave's at 7. Our show's at 2. I mean, it's gonna. If you want to make a day of it, have yourself a day. I'll tell you that.
Have
If you don't want to go to
yourself
Heat Wave
a
and you want
day.
to stay and party with us, totally fine as well. Maybe
Think
we
about
could even
this.
try to convince Andy to put it on or something.
The show not going to be more than 2 hours. Just let's just say it was the 3 to 4, right? You got it. You're doing
I'll
the meeting.
say it right now publicly. We're doing an hour on stage, 20, 20, 20.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So then, you obviously want to stay for the pictures, but that'll be quick.
Yep. And if you're an Ultimate member, you cut the line.
Yeah.
MajorMarks.com.
So you have plenty of time to go.
Your
20
ticket
minutes down
gets
the road.
you whatever you want. Raven, Sam, and Tommy, you bring whatever item you have. The 8x10s are in stock. I got them. If you don't have an item, you have that. That comes with your ticket.
Do the pins come yet to your house, Brian?
No. Should I be
You
anticipating
should be
that?
looking out for them.
Okay.
What about the cards, Mark? You ordered the cards?
I have not ordered the cards yet.
Okay, let's get on that. But yeah, I'm very excited. Andy is super excited, guys. That week, they're celebrating their 75th anniversary. I believe like that Wednesday. So like not only is it the Big Ass Extreme Bash, it's also the Big Ass Extreme Kowloon Celebration Bash. Because we're going to party with fucking Andy and get him drunk.
Yeah.
I can't
right.
wait. I can't wait, baby. You guys ready for some news? It's going to be a little weird because if you're listening Friday or Saturday,
Yeah.
Comic-Con's going on, but we record Mondays. So next week will be the big, here comes D Freedom. D Freedom is like, he's ready to roll, baby. This is why when D Freedom shines, like Comic-Con week.
Right.
But we still
Yeah,
have
this
some
is,
news this week.
The big boy.
This is like the week before the Super Bowl for him. The Super Bowl is the next week's episode.
This is Comic-Con Eve.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
is the
Christmas
weekend
Eve.
off.
It's going to
Or
be
Super
like we'll probably cut like some of the segments later on in the show.
We might have to cut every other segment.
We
to be
might have
honest.
to. Usually it's a lot of information to recap.
Yeah.
It's wild, but
Looking forward to it though. Comic-Con WWE releases with the figures are always really awesome.
It's the number one of the year for sure.
AEW stuff, we have stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's go to the news brought to you by Garage Beer.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has a new tag team partner, Garage Beer.
Scratch that figurage and scratch that beerage with Garage Beer.
Every tag team needs a name.
And here it is, Major Garage Beer.
Garage Beer is light, refreshing, and made with the highest quality ingredients.
You can choose between the light beer or my favorite, the lime beer.
And with only 95 calories, it's the smart beer to drink.
I'm Brian Myers, the most professional drinker.
I'm Smart Mark Sterling, and I love beer-flavored beer.
And I'm always ready, Matt Cardona. And the Major Garage is always open.
Last time we partnered with Garage Beer, things got a little out of hand. But this time, we're doing things more professionally. More class,
Guys, why can't we enjoy both?
more polished.
Good idea.
It's a crisp, refreshing partnership. Built on integrity and teamwork. And focus.
All right, the news brought to you by Garage Beer, Major Garage Beer. There's nothing better in summertime than nice
Guys,
Garage Beer,
I rolled
baby.
up to the softball classic with a little kayfabe cooler.
There you
Loaded to the brim for the boys.
Yes.
Garage Beers.
Well, you guys saw the Garage Beer commercial that we premiered a couple of weeks ago. That went great. It has 1 million views on Twitter. You see that?
That's sick.
Have you been putting it into the show here, Mark?
Of course I have.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So
It's doing great.
they've seen that, but you're listening to this on Friday. On Monday, we will be releasing the behind the scenes
Oh, yeah.
Garage Beer vlog on our channel.
It's called Sterling Gets Wet.
I certainly got wet. There's some great scenes in there. It's super fun. Hopefully you guys check that out. It's actually already up on Patreon. If you're really jonesing to watch it, you can watch it on
very
Patreon
cool.
right now.
Guys, every single week, use the hashtag Major Garage Beer. If we choose your picture or video, you get a prize. Who won this week, Mark?
Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck Incredible. Another Sunday fun day with the boys. The drip is severe these days. Look at that. That's a great shirt.
That's pretty
He
cool.
says, his big rubber guy, Road Warriors.
Road Warriors got a shout out last night at Slam.
Look at this.
Bubba.
People just he tried for both. You see this?
I like
It's a
smart.
collect. It's a collect major and a major garage.
Smart.
Sure.
All right, guys, this came out of nowhere, which I really, really liked. FC Toys with their power-packed wrestlers, Macho Man, Randy Savage, 3.75-inch action figure, picture a reaction figure, picture a Star Wars Power of the Force.
Right. We've kind of
I
said for
love
years
this.
we think there's something here in the space that, somebody could do this.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about internally doing it. They beat us to the punch, so congrats. I think it looks great. I am a little concerned. Well, we wouldn't even know the price point. That's my only concern.
Whew, yeah, that could
I don't
be
think you
the
can charge-
make or break of success.
I don't think you can charge over 20 shipped for this.
I say 25 max, yeah.
I personally love it. I think it's really cool. Like I said, we had planned something. Obviously, we're not going to.
We've really only ever seen Andre, right, and those Lucha guys in this form factor.
Yeah. So I think it's really, really cool. And we know that Jack does some great stuff, and his products are top notch. I don't know if there's anybody else coming. I think it'd be weird to release Macho Man by himself, but who knows?
I always say things obviously are better when they're easier to get excited about when you know there's a collection coming. Or you're right.
Right.
Nobody really loves one-offs.
But I mean, if you're going to do a one-off, Macho Man is the guy to do it with. So I don't believe there was any, information on when this was coming. If there'd be a pre-order.
Power packed.
I dig it. I like it. I'll certainly be getting it. 100. Even if it's over the price I want to pay, I will be getting it because I love this style and I love the Macho Man. But we wish him the best of luck with this. Hostile Toy showed off their Macho Man Randy Savage 1 of 800. They're USA. We've seen this before. I guess it's the first time we saw the mint on card image.
Comic-Con exclusive tag on it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be getting it, but listen, I can't fault them for repainting it.
Yeah, I think
I'm sure we're going to do it a bunch of times too.
That's a business decision that you got to do. That's fine.
Yep, and obviously we did this look for Big Rubber Guys. It's a great look, iconic look.
I don't know about that photo, That looks like the guy who impersonates Macho Man.
Again, I love what Mitch does with his figures. I think his packaging makes the figures look bootleg.
It's not even to say it's just the image of the talent.
Right.
And I think if everything else was the same, you wouldn't say that.
We also saw images of the Rick Martel 89 edition, and Brian, you know him as Philip Thies. Damien Demento.
Well, what does it say on there?
I think it says Damien Demento.
Yeah, I think it does too. I'm looking at it.
Those are two I think I'll have to pick up.
They're cool, yeah. The Damien Demento actually is like, not that guy had a hell of a run, but like that's what you would picture him, right? Like a little thing that comes on and off, the body slam pose.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I think he really nailed it with that. Pro Wrestling Tees with their micro brawlers, Steph DeLander and Mance Warner. Look at that.
Pretty cool.
SDL getting a repaint, and Mance getting his first ever micro brawler with the lips a little outdated. He's got to add the little blonde sun in that he put in his hair recently.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So, looks cool. And also AEW micro brawlers, Juice Robinson, and you'll need this, Brian, Chris Statlander.
Speaking of outdated.
Yeah.
Where's
But
this
hey,
Chris?
he's got it. And Chris Statlander, there she
That's-
is.
It's crazy she doesn't have one. It's been a long time.
Really? That's our first one. I didn't even
Pretty
realize.
positive, right, guys? Help me on the chat.
What
I
about
would have known. I'm pretty sure no.
Hey, in a couple weeks, I'm going to have some very important Micro Brawlers news.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
McFarlane Toys showing off their DC Multiverse Deluxe Theatrical Edition of the Peacemaker. Looks sick. Is it going to come with the gun? Because the first Peacemaker that I have has no gun, has like a sword.
Yeah, I had that one with the sword.
Ooh, so maybe I need this one.
This looks a lot better than that other one that came out years ago.
I think it's
That
really,
one
really
was
cool.
great. This looks pretty
No,
similar.
look at that. The likeness on this is way better.
Yeah, it's really good. The gun is great too, because the gun is so important.
Yeah, you need the gun. 2K, new unlockable Diamond Elite Jade Cargill. Looks cool. You can play with the figure in the game.
That's wild.
I love when they do stuff like this.
That's pretty cool.
Incorporate the
Because she does
figures.
look like an action figure.
Yeah, right.
She absolutely does. I actually think she's more jacked in person than her figure. depicts.
No question.
Like 100%.
That's always scary, right? Like
Yeah.
when that's the case. Like Brian Cage, like was way more jacked than his figure
Right.
was.
Yeah, Tony Nese's abs on his figure aren't as great, as good as they
true.
should be too.
And guys, if you're listening early on MajorMarks.com, this week is Comic-Con, like I said. So Mattel, the Elite Squad, have their big reveal on Thursday, July 24th. It's going to be incredible with Sam Roberts, Jacob Fatu, Julia, Jay Uso, and a surprise special guest. This is Christmas morning. That's when everything gets revealed.
Yeah, it's the big
next
big
week we're going to
dance.
cover it in great detail.
It's gonna be really fun.
Really,
Obviously,
really fun
next
stuff.
week we'll have the deep coverage.
Anything you guys are hoping to see?
That is a great question. Maybe a new set of retros, and I'm so excited. The Ultimates are what really gets me. I kind of feel like the Elites are announced, unless it's like a Monday Night War, I'm not really excited, but I still get really excited about Ultimates.
I'm very excited about what's next for Monday Night Wars. I think it's
Yeah.
one of my favorite sets of all time.
Oh, it's
I
so
love what they
good.
do with it.
I can't believe they're still going.
That's what I love about it, and I think there's a lot of meat on the bone still.
Oh my God, so much.
Of course, I want to see some retros, and of course, I want to see some Chelsea Green. I want to see something.
I want to see one of my absolute favorite modern day wrestlers, Stephanie Vaquer.
Ooh, you
And
probably
she
will.
is very popular. I wouldn't even be surprised if her and Julia have like Ultimates coming.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Of course, Julia has something coming, and she's there because Bill rushed that.
Yep.
Here, how about this one? And it's probably a long shot, but not out of the realm of possibility. How about New Jack?
It's not a long shot. He's in the video game. I could totally see
Also,
that.
Jesse Ventura Elite.
Oh, Jesse
Sure.
Ventura. Ooh.
That's got to be.
What about some updated Demolition stuff?
Yeah, those ones are. That's like, I could see those being like refreshed, like Ringside Vault style.
Speaking
not
of Ringside
like-
Vault, I'd love to see some new Ringside Vault stuff. One of my favorite
Yeah.
sets going too.
It's just hard because Demolition doesn't really have a lot of looks, right? So that, and they already made those elites. So it's like
True.
not sure, and
We
I don't
can
want
see-
like weird, obscure Demolition looks, like where the
Right.
paint.
Okay, that's
I don't
fair.
know.
Well, we'll find out next week, or if you're listening Friday or Saturday, you already know. You already know.
Brian, did you see? Speaking of the New Jack, did you see the entrance thing?
I have not seen it yet. No.
Okay, so you can bring out in the video game. You can
garbage can?
bring out a trash can of
That's great.
goods, throw it in the ring, and then that trash can and those goods become usable, and his music plays throughout the entire match.
But it's not his music.
Not
Is
his.
that in the ghetto? The one
Yeah,
they used,
yeah,
they made
yeah.
some song for all the stuff on the network.
How cool is that though?
I mean, I'll take it. That's amazing.
But they're doing so much with New Jack in this video game, and it makes me think like,
We got to get something.
yeah,
Right.
I'm sure we'll see some Jazwares stuff at Comic-Con, but this
No,
kinda
I'd love
leak-
to see like that Sting set that just came out, but it's Swoggle and all his runs.
I'd love that as well, actually.
Oh, you would love that.
As long as there's a 2007 and below Little Bastard. That's
Dirty
the only
little
one I need.
bastard. Wearing Brodus Clay's singlet, Swoggle, and when he had his hair cut off and he was in 3MB Swoggle.
Ooh, Will Battel's in an Abyss figure. I'd like to see that.
I still
yeah.
think there's Abyss and AJ are the two. I think like with the TNA Connect, I could see them doing some kind of like an AJ in a look of TNA,
Yeah, I could see it as well.
and then I could see Abyss just because we saw that video game thing.
Very cool. So yeah, Jazwares will be there as well. But this week, it just dropped out of nowhere. The AEW PPV series. There's the Orange Cassidy Double or Nothing 2023.
Yes, what someone found these at a Canadian GameStop?
Yep. EB Games. Luchasaurus All Out 2023. And Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage World's End 2023. That I need big time.
Man, it's crazy. It's coming out of nowhere.
I love it.
Yeah.
Not super thrilled about the soft goods on Edge and Christian. but I'll take it.
Yeah, I feel like Christian, especially, that could be like executed better, just plastic. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I would buy and open up and just check it out and see how they did it.
I'm 100% getting it. 100%. And then, of course, Major, our company, Wednesday, if you're listening early, check it out. We have first of all, we're going to have a virtual panel on the Collect Major YouTube channel to show of everything we're doing for the next couple of months. And then Series 1 pre-orders start on July 23rd, 1 p.m. Eastern, shopaew.com. 4 big rubber guys. We already know it's Tony Storm, but who are the others? If you're listening Friday or Saturday, you'll already know, and I think you're going to love it. So stay tuned to our social media.
I know you're going to love it.
Yeah, we know you're going to love it. But stay tuned to our social media for not just the Collect Major stuff, but the Jazwares stuff, the Mattel stuff. It's going to be a wild week.
It's always so, I like almost half dreading that we're going to be at TNA for 2 days because like it's going to be a lot to soak in.
Of information. So we got some Ringside news here. Check out Ringside SummerSlam sale for the hottest figure deals. Back in stock. Road Warrior, Hawk, and Animal, the unsanctioned Collect Superstars. Ringside exclusive 2-pack, available in red and variant gray. Guys, those came out of nowhere. They sold out fast. Don't miss out on these. And hey, maybe Ringside shows off some more stuff.
Ooh, I don't know if they haven't talked to John. I don't know if they have plans. That'd be cool.
You
Especially
never know.
like now that we know they can do these style figures.
Right. I mean,
Right.
who knows? Hey, maybe Power Town shows off some stuff.
That's guys, that's why they've been withholding information. They're waiting for Comic-Con. Duh.
All right. Well, let's go to some Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase. And when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
It's the Ringside Top 10. You just got 20 figs and your wife is mad again. Ringside Top 10. They got big brother guys and majors you can bet. Ringside Top 10. For over 30 years, John's proved this ain't a trend. Ringside Top 10. Make sure you use code MAJOR for the discount at the end.
Number 10, CM Punk Money in the Bank 2011. Ultimate Edition Ringside exclusive. Number 9, Ric Flair Luminaries Unmatched Series 12. Number 8, 3 Faces of Foley Elite 3-pack Ringside exclusive. Number 7, Jey Uso Black Shirt Elite Top Picks 2025. Number 6, the gray variant of the Road Warriors Unsanctioned Classic Super exclusive 2-pack. Number 5, Hollywood Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 18 WWE From the Vault Ringside exclusive Series 3. Number 4, LA Knight WWE Defining Moments Ringside exclusive. Number 2, Kane Inferno match WWE Defining Moments Ringside exclusive. And number 2, the Road Warriors in red Ringside exclusive unsanctioned 2-pack. And number 1, Adam Copeland Toronto gear with Spike.
There we go.
AEW Ringside
Well, people are
exclusive.
excited about Spike then. It's official.
I'm very excited about that. All right, guys. Up next, weekly purchases brought to you by Major and CollectMajor.com.
Big match at my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster Cup. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all.
All right, guys. CollectMajor.com. Guys, Brian's got in his hand right now Bad News Allen and the Sewer Rat are in stock. We are just waiting. We're days away.
I mean,
from Rock and Roll Express coming in.
They're basically in this week.
Basically
Shipping within a week.
So we thank you for your patience. Bad News Allen with the Sewer Rat, the Rock and Roll Express. I cannot wait to get these. We understand it's been a long wait. I believe it was last November. So, like, longer than we would like. But still, faster than anyone else, I would say. Not everyone else,
Whatever.
but
We don't need to compare ourselves to
Yeah.
others, but it is what it is.
I'm very excited about that.
Very fun set, actually.
Super fun set. The Macho King Randy Savage is shipping right now, guys. Check it out, collectmajor.com. Shipping right now. Earl Hebner is going to be in within 2 weeks. Danhausen, we're like down to the last couple Danhausens, guys.
Probably less than 50 on the Danhausen.
This might be gone by the time this airs, Friday or Saturday. New pre-order items.
It's crazy.
of course.
Like Bad News is great. Like you think like, okay, this is what could have been
Right.
in 1989. But like Danhausen's like a different level because like no one looked like him back then. You know what I mean? How
Yes.
different in Toyota. It's like a different way to appreciate it.
And that's what I love. You know, we're doing Superstars of today, but also Bad News, who was on the back. I know D doesn't consider it LJN, but that black card set. One day, me and D, we're going to get a debate on a bonus, I think. I think it'll be a good bonus. Me and D going back and forth. Is it a black card LJN or a black card Grand Toys? That'll be a fun one.
God.
Blunt Man and Chronic, 1 of 500 Major Bendies, up for pre-order right now, as well as the Kickboxer Kurt Sloan, 1 of 1,000. Make sure you get that dancing Kurt Sloan. Mark's going to be doing that at the Big Ass Extreme Bash.
All night.
Of course, the Spider-Man comic in stock right now. Major Bendy's Bully Ray. Nope, we don't have that picture. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. He's just shaking head. There we go, the 9.8 Spider-Man.
I'll knock out another one. Look at this.
What's that? You got it in hand?
In hand. A 9.8. Look at this bad boy.
God.
My first graded comic, guys.
That's
How
clean,
cool is that?
dude.
And I'm on the cover. How you like them apples?
I just saw a thing, the most unattractive hobbies to women. Number 1, comic books. Number 2, drinking. So you're pretty unattractive.
So
there.
girls don't like fun. Is that where?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the bottom line here? No. I mean, toys
guys.
and video games has to be number 1 because you just ignore your chick and just sit there.
Right? That's what I would think.
I don't play video games, but I hear from my wife, whose wife's friend. That's what they complain about the most.
Yeah, toys weren't on there. I don't remember video games.
Yeah,
There's
guys,
a bunch on there that I do. So
so many Major Bendies, so many big rubber guys in stock right
Broski's
now.
back in sell mode. He doesn't want to hear our chit chat, Mark.
I thought we were done. Sorry.
collectmajor.com. Go pick them up right now. Scratch that figure itch. I have a feeling once we show what we got, come to collectmajor.com, what's in stock ain't going to last long.
Because it's all pretty low, guys.
It's all pretty low.
Hell, get the Hardys and Brian and put the belts
There you
on.
go, baby. And every single week, use the hashtag collectmajor. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize. Who won this week?
This week, Collect Major there. Art Cardon, at Art Cardon. Check out what awaited me when I got home. Great deco hits and likeness toyetic. Curse pose. Only problem is real Danhausen is way more jacked.
Come on.
Wow.
All in. Great work.
I love the Danhausen figure. It's currently, it's funny because I got Danhausen. I said he was the best figure we did. First, I get the Road Warriors, LOD. They're the best. Then Danhausen. Then Macho King. We just keep topping ourselves.
Man,
so
yeah.
I love it. You guys love it. Thank you very much. What do we got for purchases? What do we got,
Well,
baby?
I banged out a lot of stuff through our chit chat here, but I thought this was a real zombie sailor hold my beer moment. Literally, the USA Sandman is in. It is a work of art. So freaking cool. The little beer can is removable.
I'm gonna
Kendo
unbox mine.
stick. The packaging is sick.
I love that.
My only slight critique is I don't love that the pivot is in the sleeve here. I wish it was at the wrist so he could do the more traditional Sandman pose because when you turn it, his arm looks kind of. You see that? looks kind of stupid.
I see.
But
Damn.
I'm assuming Zombie and his designers are trying to hide the cut. You know what I mean? Because then you would see the cut in his wrist and not his buy. But still cool. Still gets the job done.
Yeah.
Very fun figure. I saw Hack went up there, filmed a really fun video. I think he beat up Husvar in a monkey costume.
That was
Just
us,
a man. Yeah.
Guys, this is next level, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I'm gonna say this for the people who say that Mitch's figures are more like Hasbro's than Zombies. I will agree with you.
Yeah.
They are. These to me are like more detailed Hasbro's.
It's
like-
it's a mod. It's the same as not the same as our product, but ours are like what LJN's reimagined. This is Hasbro's reimagined.
Right. Like I personally, I love that there's two different worlds where Mitch's are the more like cartoony and kiddie-ish, and I'm not saying that in a bad way.
Right. They're more dumbed
feel like
down
more-
aesthetics to make them fit the time period better. Where like
these
Zombies
fit
are like
more modern.
Let's use the modern technology that we have at our hand to make these better than what they would have been.
Right, especially for the price point. I feel like I'm really getting my money's worth.
That too.
These look like mini like NECA figures or something,
But in Hasbro
size,
form factor, yeah.
scale. Great
Sapienza
job.
says not just Husvar, by the way, so he must have got beat up as well.
Okay.
I also love this little Sandman USA
Yeah.
poster.
I love when Zombie sends the stuff and it comes with a bunch of like cutouts and
Things
stuff.
like
and
that that make
papers.
the product feel more special. Yes.
I really love it.
Yeah.
So the other day I was looking at my retro shelf, and my top shelf is all Hasbro's. They fit on the one shelf. My middle shelf is all Zombie, Chella, a few, and Mitch. And the bottom shelf is all retros, Mattel retros, right? And I don't think anybody would, like, if you take a civilian and you're like, hey, look at these, I think they would think that they're basically all the same.
Right.
I don't know if anybody would really differentiate.
The Zombies, I think a civilian would be like,
Maybe.
dude, the shading and like just looking at this Hack, like the way his lips are painted, his eyes.
I guess,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, you ask a civilian, they might have a hard time. However,
Right.
the thing I think a civilian would pick out right away is some of the Mattel retros are too cartoony.
Oh,
That's what I've been saying this whole time. That people they like
That tugboat,
like revisionist history almost.
the
I
tugboat
hope-
is like terrible.
I hope they have. This is gonna be kind of evil. I'm about to say. I hope they show nothing and it's like over,
Oh,
or I hope they will have some wow because I'm sick of the like puttering along that we're doing.
it does feel like they're just kind of like bare minimum Brian in these things,
Yeah.
Like I say this all the time. You take any of the Hasbro Ultimate Warriors next to any of the Mattel Retro
There's
Ultimate Warriors,
way
it's
more
night and
sculpting
day.
and cool
Well,
shit going on. Yeah.
Even the best comparison, I think. So I loved the Hogan and Zeus. Great. I'd love to have that in my collection. Perfect. But if you take that new Hogan and compare it to Series 1 Hogan Hasbro, it's night and day.
No.
Right.
So
Really, really cool.
And they're all like the same bot. Like nothing. It's just
Yeah.
not exciting anymore.
I got a couple great things here. Just catching up, I did get that MJF.
Oh, we're on a USA theme right now, huh?
Yeah.
Got that MJF. I'm not going to open it. I think I'm going to keep it. I got this. I also got in the same box. I got this Ring of Honor hat. I'll wear that in the airport.
You did represent your brand.
But here are my big ones. Okay, I told you guys I had a big one last week, but I didn't bring it. I got two graded tickets from Papa Bear. Help me out. Okay. The first one is AEW presents Dynamite Rampage, DCU Center, Worcester, Massachusetts.
Ooh.
Right there. And on the top, it is Strickland defeats Mark Sterling and Tony Nese.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay,
Good
so
for
there's
you.
that. And then I have this AEW Double or Nothing Sunday, May 29th, 2022. And that is Hook and Danhausen defeat Nese and Sterling.
That's sick.
Wow, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
By
And
the
I
way,
just
that cheapskate Paul canceled his PSA account because it was like, I can't even, I want to say he said $150. I'm like, everyone who you help do this will give you $15 and we can.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell's wrong with you? Yeah.
Well, what's my nickname for him?
Yeah.
Cheap
You know
Paul.
what?
Cheap
You've
Paul.
been saying
Cheap
it for
Paul.
years.
No, I mean, that's not a secret. He's the cheapest man on earth. But good Lord.
All right, that's
Wow.
it.
Guys, speaking of USA stuff, I got this, guys. Pro Wrestling Illustrated with Chelsea Green on
I
the
got to find
cover.
that for the girls. They'll pop for that.
Very, very proud of her. I
Are those
bought.
still at Walmart?
I think so.
That's the only place I can ever really find a Pro Wrestling Illustrated, like in the wild.
I bought a bunch directly from Pro Wrestling Illustrated, and I'm gonna have Chelsea sign them for my whatnot.
No way.
Yeah.
Shocked.
So very, very proud of Chelsea Green. Cover. Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
Broski, did you get your legends?
Let's go. Who are we starting with?
First off, this rules. I'm so like we need a Bart though. Like, what is this without
I know.
Bart?
I'm
So
not gonna
cool.
Open it up right now. but
Smoking
it looks
Guns, Billy
incredible.
Gunn. Like, definitely
Wow.
the kind of figure that I didn't know I needed so bad. But now
I
I have him.
absolutely love this
Very
figure. This
grateful.
is a must-have in my collection,
So cool.
and I'm fine with it without Bart. But of course, I want the Bart.
I'm same, but it just feels it's like killing me.
Well, you never know. I mean, they
never
made
know.
good on that Austin Pillman.
True.
Right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Get it, hold on to it, and hope for the best. I was lucky enough. I got one Terry, and it was the Chase.
Oh, sweet.
We might need to bring in D here. I've been doing some like people are saying these are 84, 85 Funks, but I was literally Googling before we started, and he's wearing this exact black and gray against Flair in WCW. I Quit match. And then there's another one I'm looking at where he's wearing the blue and the black. So maybe he just doubled up. And I can't find any pictures of him in like WWF in the 80s wearing this stuff.
So this is clearly NWA Terry Funk.
In my
right?
opinion, yeah. So like I was hesitant to open this,
shaking
but I'm
his head,
going to
yes.
open it here now because this is the exact one I think I wanted, the Chase.
This is the one I want right here, the blue.
Why though?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't really have any connection to either of them. But
Well,
I
then
would
you
assume.
could say you have a WCW Terry Funk. I feel like that's a big difference.
Well, right, but if they're both WCW Funk, I would go with the standard rather than the Chase.
Prior to these being in hand, though, D and everyone else was trying to say that these are WWF Terry Funks. You get what I'm saying?
I don't recall D ever saying that.
No? Several people were saying that.
Well, I mean, I also got the Great Muda.
Why? Oh, you collect last match stuff.
No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I got it kind of out of FOMO. Not quite sure if I'm going to do anything with this.
Muda, I think it's cool. It's toyetic. I just like, it's too modern for me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, D. This is his last match.
Yep.
So if I end up keeping my Japanese collection, which might totally get cut, then this would go there. I mean, it's Great Muda's last match. So if I keep my Japan collection, it'll stay.
It pairs with the recently released Shinsuke. That was a Chase. The one that in the red designs.
Gotcha.
This Terry's
And then-
pretty fun.
Terry looks great. And then
Gray tights. I don't know if I want to display him with all stuff on or not. Because I feel like the not having all the stuff on is what makes him look like he's WCW run, but
I see what you're saying there.
maybe I'm crazy.
Now, did you get the Undertaker?
So he's here sitting in a box too where I don't know. Do I need this? What other Taker? Oh, by the way, little follow-up. That Monday Night War Jerry Lawler we talked about last week is not needed because there's that Survivor Series one that came out that's like the be-all, end-all Jerry.
No, it's definitely needed different eras.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's not. One's like 95.
Dude, that Jerry that's the same as his Bone Cruncher
I understand what you're saying, but it's
could
different
cover
eras.
5 years of Jerry.
I see what you're saying. I'm not, listen, I'm not going to make you keep two Jerrys. I'm
not gonna
going
keep
to.
that new one.
If you technically
this-
want an Attitude Era like branded Jerry Lawler,
Right.
But I'd
Monday Night
rather
War
wait
one
for a
is the
real like commentator one than just a.
But I think you'll be waiting a long time, pal. That's it.
Well, whatever. D, what Is this needed? What do you like?
There's two other short-haired takers, right?
Yes,
bunch, I feel like.
there's an elite. Well, I mean, if you don't want to count the basic assortments and the 2-pack assortments, there is the Elite Collection Series 18 one. That one is.
I have to look in. I don't know which one I have.
That one is 02. This one is like early 03 when he switched to the red shirt. I'm not sure what the pant design was on this one. I'm not sure if that's Deadman Inc. or if that one's got the Big Evil Syndicate on the side. I can't remember what
is the other Undertaker? The more
that
recent?
one's the Elite Collection Series 55. That one comes with the Undisputed Championship or WWE Championship.
Ooh, that's
and
a
that
cool one, though.
That one is 03 Taker. That one's like technically
like I want one short-haired.
Yeah.
Right, I agree. I want
Taker.
one. This beanie on top of the bandana looks hideous in person.
It makes his head look really big.
And
this helmet.
The bandana on this one is not removable. This one it's sculpted on.
Ooh, okay.
And then the other one is for the past portraits. Those ones were removable because and those portraits for that short-haired Undertaker were used for when he cut his hair in like 2015 or 2014, and that one was used for those Elite Collection and basic releases.
I'm assuming.
So this is a brand new portrait. That's probably the same beanie that came with the Ringside Collectibles one with the WCW Tag Team Championships that came out in like 2021 or so.
This does not look like a new portrait. This looks like the same. Well, I guess it has to be because of the molded. You're saying that it is molded.
Yeah, I believe it's sculpted on, and same with the new Monday Night War Undertaker that's going to be coming out. That one has sculpted on sunglasses and sculpted on the American Badass one.
On this.
And that one, because I mean, it hasn't been clarified yet, but I'm guessing it's because of the tool being at capacity for whatever figures were in production at the time of this release. This one features like the 2019 like higher cut singlet.
Ooh,
so
I wouldn't remove it.
Oh God! Then I really don't. Ugh. See it.
That's the only downside really to that one. But all the tattoos from 03 are all there. So if you don't want to have to go to eBay, or if it's even listed through a third party through Amazon, this is your best route to go. And this will be hitting come this summer and fall as well. So yeah, they just hit planogram now because the street date has been lifted.
I'm going to double check in my case, but I'm pretty sure I have that Elite 55, and that one's superior in my opinion.
That one has the silver trim on the pants and it's got
just more like, I don't know, when you close your eyes and picture that Taker. That
I mean, it's not like the Elite Collection Series 18 one. That's what people, and it was recreated with the in the basic form factor for it's like in a Jeff Hardy 2-pack, that one. So that it's got like the big devil design on the shirt.
Ringside Taker that had like the disintegrating tank top. That was long hair.
That was American Badass one. That was
like,
01
Taker.
Taker.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you get this 4-pack, Brian?
I just got it this afternoon. Dude, this Bruno is like the star of it to me, is like a real true and tried pro wrestling fan. Like young Bruno. The title we've never gotten before.
So good.
What a wild title,
it's so cool. Short boots.
Are you going to replace the other Bruno, or are you thinking
No, because this is young Bruno.
Yeah, okay.
This is like a whole new figure. He comes with this towel, or towel, I believe. I think this costs an extra $15. I don't know what you're really supposed to do with that. I don't
figure photography, additional play value.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything.
You don't put it over around the neck.
And the other keeper, which I was before we started, man, I was digging around. I have so many Ultimate Warriors, but I cannot cut this because this
bro,
is
that's
like,
the warrior, bro.
This is like I close my eyes and picture like one of my first favorite childhood wrestlers, and this is how I see the Ultimate Warrior. So like
it's
even though
from
I have
all those
so
iconic
many
photos.
Yeah, it was
can't.
used and plastered across all early '90s consumer products.
It's and you know what's really a big difference now that they've got this tan on all the Warriors. You know, it makes you really go like crap.
Yeah, they've adjusted it. I think the first one was that Legends Target exclusive with that's the same. It's the same tan as the Hollywood Hogan that's now being used for the later Hogans.
And then I mean Roman and Cena are very nice, but just
very nice. Yeah,
they're not my collection.
The Cena is
they'll be on Whatnot next week, folks.
The Cena is Royal Rumble 06. That is the first. I think that one has like the tampos across the back of the shorts. That one's got the first ever
Cena
like brown
jersey is like very nice soft goods,
yes.
like really executed very well.
Yeah, and the spinner, I think that's like I think the WWE symbol is painted this time around, and that's like the first time it's been painted in quite a bit. It's only the the underline the red underline, that's the only one that's been painted this whole time. And the Roman, I think that's the first time that portrait potentially has been used, maybe with the different hairpiece. There is something different about the Roman, and that's also another way to get the one with the WWE Championship, the newer WWE Championship. That's going to be appearing more frequently across 2025 releases of Roman Reigns. So
sweet,
great 4-pack of world champions. So yeah, WWE champions to be specific.
Love it. This was I got a couple big boy purchases coming up. This was one.
Oh, baby.
Big boys.
Hear me out. This is a big boy purchase that I already have.
Why'd you do that?
I'm going to explain it to you.
Oh, okay.
This is the employee edition.
Oh, my God. I haven't seen that in years.
Santa Pauli, 1 of 700. Now, I have this. However, the one I have does not have, see this little like tag on it?
Yeah, around the J-hook?
Yeah, mine did not have the tag. To me, it needed the tags. I've been searching for years.
What does that tag say?
It says, like, this is in a case right now, but it basically says, have a rockin' holiday. See you at the party. Jack Specific.
Oh, my God.
And the back has all the employees. Guys, I have been begging Brian and Kinnick to do an employee edition.
That's a huge list, by the way. Ours wouldn't look anything like that.
But we can do like the major pod employee. Like, we got to do something.
I love that.
I love it. I love the Jack's line.
You can coupon your other one and probably get some of that money back.
I'm going to coupon the other one.
Do you pull that bad boy out and display it on Christmas?
No.
Right on the mantle?
No. And honestly, I didn't even know it came in this acrylic. Nice acrylic. Acrylics are, we'll talk about acrylics later, but nice acrylic, looks super great. I absolutely love this figure, and I'm so glad it's pretty damn mint with the tag. Imagine being at a party and you get this figure, and like, what if you don't have? How do you take care of it? You go to your car.
You get
go
drunk
home
with Jeremy Padower.
No, what you do, broski, and I'm a professional at this. You get drunk, and then you wait until everyone else gets drunk, and you go around and you steal all theirs.
And then you go to a Coldplay concert with your mistress.
Oh my God!
And you have the best night ever.
What? Do you think Astronomo gives employee figures? Whatever,
man.
Last things for me. I bought this off John Swallow in the group.
Wow.
A mint 7 Kurt Hennig rookie card. I just thought, he's one of my favorite wrestlers. I'll add that to my collection of slabs. And these All-Stars are tough to get good grades in. And it was just something I thought I wanted, a decent price. So I got that. And then this came today. I was super excited. It's been years since there's been a McFarlane Mets player. Here's a Francisco Lindor McFarlane. And I got this from a website that was able to buy the regular and the chase. I'm going to keep the chase, which actually has a little sticker on it here, and the black jersey. And I'm going to keep this for autograph opportunities down the line, because I think a little orange paint pen on that would look
that.
Be awesome.
Love that.
And I'm done. So many toys around me right now.
All right, this next one, it might be the biggest weekly purchase ever. You're going to have to hear me out. It's a long story. It's long-winded. I'm going to try my best to explain myself. It's 2 stories in one. First, let's go to the purchase portion. I've been talking about it for a while. I recently got a lot of prototypes graded, and I received some of them back. I want to show them off. Some of you might not have ever seen these figures before. This is an unreleased LJN articulated Hulk Hogan figure. Got it back graded right there. Looks beautiful.
And you have showed this on the pod before, right? That's what you
particular
mean?
figure, I believe so.
Yeah, I remember. That was early on, though.
Yeah. Everyone knows this figure.
Oh, my God.
There it is.
Unreleased.
How uncomfortable are you that someone else had this in their possession for weeks?
It was about 90 days.
They're professionals.
I know, but it's still not like...
The unreleased Hasbro Rhythm of Blues Greg the Hammer Valentine graded. It gets better, folks. Check this out. Unreleased LJN Series 1 Sergeant Slaughter. graded. And I figured, why not? Since we use that mold for the big rubber guy slaughter, I just so happened to have the prototype for the big rubber guy slaughter. So got that graded as well to match. I got, I want to say over 70 figures graded. Now, let me backtrack for a second. You can find me on record on this podcast saying I didn't believe in grading. You can definitely find me saying that.
That was mint on card stuff, not this.
Right. I've done a complete 180 on grading altogether for a variety of different reasons. One, I had so many prototypes. Okay, so this story is very long-winded. I'll try to condense as best I can. There were a bunch of prototypes that I wanted to sell, and I wanted to sell them through Golden, and they will not sell them unless they're graded.
Wow.
Which I respect.
What a rule.
Not only because they need to be graded, more so because they need to be authenticated. You know what I'm saying?
That makes perfect sense, yeah.
Makes perfect sense. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to grade a bunch of my prototypes. But then when I'm going through my prototypes, I'm like, this is a very morbid thought, okay? I thought, what happens if I were to die tomorrow and Chelsea had to go through my room to sell my stuff?
Brian, you want this Greg the Hammer Valentine?
Yeah. Exactly. What is the difference?
You want this guy with the black hair?
What's the difference between a loose Hasbro Mountie and a loose, unreleased Greg the Hammer Valentine Rhythm and Blues prototype? There's no difference there.
To the eye of a civilian, nothing. Yeah.
Right. So
I've thought of this before, not to interrupt, but I would assume that Brian and I would probably help Chelsea through this.
Okay, but guys,
if AJ didn't bring you your knee pads and you died on Sunday.
But I have so much stuff.
Right.
Stuff that, this is, at the end of the day, collectibles. While I don't buy them necessarily to be investments, they are investments. I need them to be protected by protection. I need them to be graded, authenticated. I spent a lot of money. I graded purely prototypes. And over the next couple of weeks, I will show off as I get them all back which ones I had graded. And I graded these by CAS. Okay?
So
I did my research.
That's my first question. What qualifies CAS to be like, we know what?
So I was doing a lot of my research. And over the past couple of years, I've been buying graded figures, not submitting them to get graded, but buying them. So a lot of them are just the AFA graded. But when I was doing research, I felt like CAS was on the up and up. And not that AFA is definitely AFA is the most well-known, but just by going at the social media, who is more active, who's posting current stuff. Now, even Dallas Vintage Toys, they're dealing with CAS a lot, which was, okay, these guys are dealing with them. Mm-hmm. And I had a lot of people recommend them to me. So I went as a customer. I went and I graded, and D helped me. D helped me create these lists because I needed to know because when you get the almost like PSA grading cards or PSA grading ticket slabs.
Right, when you submit what you're trying to do.
Right.
And so how do they
Well, that's what I'm saying. How do they know that it's not something my kid made?
Well, they have a whole, they have a whole team. They have a whole process,
So you must have been, they're licking their chops with you coming because, you have a couple things that you're not even 100% sure.
No, that's not true.
Didn't you buy a Galoob thing that you were not 100% sure?
Oh, there's a Galoob Z-Man that I did not submit that.
Oh, okay.
That will be,
so you didn't submit anything that you weren't 100%.
That's the only thing I'm not 100% sure of is this orange trunks Z-Man figure. Everything else I'm 100% sure.
Got it.
And now I might grade that. And if they say it's not real, then so be it, right?
Right.
Anyway, I grade this stuff.
But hold on. How do they know that Greg the Hammer Valentine? Do you send them information?
What do you mean? How do they know what?
The Greg the Hammer Valentine that it wasn't made by.
Well, they have a whole team. They're doing all this research. That's what you're paying for. That's why it's a lot more money to get a prototype graded than you send in a fucking mint on card Virgil.
I wonder if they watched our Greg the Hammer Valentine documentary.
I don't know exactly what lengths they went through.
Okay.
Long story short, I graded it. I submitted it. I know I'm gonna have to wait 30 days. First of all, I drove to them because I was not shipping this stuff.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're in Florida. Is about 2-3 hours away.
Yeah.
About maybe a month and a half ago, they came to me and asked if I wanted to invest in the company. I was like, whoa.
Shark Tank.
That's not, what I had in mind here, considering I just spent all this money already. But the more I thought about it, I really do think that, and I think this podcast has proved it, that figures, they're way more accepted than they've ever been before. And if they're anything like the card business, like I would never buy, me personally, I would never buy a graded card. I'm sorry, a raw card. I'd only buy something graded. I think there's a lot of high-end people who want just graded stuff.
Right.
You know how like,
the way
I just think that's going to be the future.
Right.
So I decided to invest in the company. I believe in the company. I believe in the process of, here's another thing I believe in. If you get an autograph figure, right? And not to say like the ringside case or the cases we make aren't good enough, but if you want it to be like a premium, and with my new toy room, I was switching things over to acrylics anyway.
Yeah.
But a lot of things you have to get custom acrylics for because they don't make the right size.
Right.
So why not spend a little more money and just have it graded? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just my philosophy about it. So now I've joined the ownership team for CAS. And D, you got that little graphic here? Oh, look at that. Collector Archive Services. I'm very, very, this is press release went out today. I'm super proud, super excited for it. A little nervous too because, guys, I'm literally investing my money. I'm not getting paid for this. This is not a commercial. This isn't a sponsorship deal. Like I'm betting on the company with my money. I believe it's going to be a huge deal in the collecting space.
Did they make a whole pitch like what would they do with your investment and all that?
Yeah, but I'm not going to reveal it to you right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering. Did you sit them down? Did you get a tour of the location?
What's that?
Did you get a tour of the location?
I got a tour of the location when I went and submitted the stuff.
Right. So
and then I was just blown away just by that when I was just a customer.
Got it.
And at no point you were like, and for that reason, I'm out.
No. It's for that reason I'm in, actually.
Right.
Did you guys hug after and shake hands? And they went.
We did actually. We did
back to the tunnel.
hug and shake hands. But
Okay,
and even
good.
so, like I already foresee there's going to be so many people saying he's just plugging this grading stuff because he owns part of the company. And you know what? Yes, 100%.
It does feel like that. Yeah.
100%. But I'm paying for all this stuff. Like I don't get free graded items. So even like last time when I went and made official, I submitted more things to get graded.
10% off. Use code MAJOR.
I'm going to work on a little discount code for it. I can't promise that.
How much does it cost to get one mint on card figure? Like if I was to send in my Han Solo mint on card original Star Wars figure.
So it really depends on, if you want like the museum quality acrylic, the timing, but it's like less than $100
per thing. Okay.
Yeah. So.
And then, so theoretically, oh shit. What about like my signed Kevin Nash on Shredder?
So that's another thing. They also verify the signatures as well.
That's cool.
So like, for instance, I'll be completely honest. Like when I do my toy room, I want things in acrylics. I'm probably just going to buy acrylics for all my Hasbros. I don't think I'm going to get them all graded. You know what I'm saying? But something like super rare or super special to me, like my 1-2-3 Kid that was mine from childhood, that was signed by 1-2-3 Kid.
That one you'll see.
That one I would get graded. And there's certain things that, like I said earlier, they don't just make acrylics. You have to get a custom acrylic. Well, I might as well spend the extra whatever, $15 to get it graded too.
Right.
But I'm not going to get every single figure I own.
Acrylic already costs X amount, so it's like
right. So,
damn, I think I want to send my Saul Goodman signed.
I listen. I think it's the things that you cherish as your centerpiece. I'm not saying
you just got some business, broski.
What's that?
You got some business from me.
Well, yeah, I'm not. First of all, I'm not. They're probably gonna be mad that I'm saying this, but I'm not saying send every mint on card figure you have now because I'm not even doing that. So I'd be a liar if I said to go do that because I'm not even doing that.
No, I'm thinking just specifically 3 figures I have in the room.
centerpiece items.
Yeah, literally they are.
And I will say it will. I think you will get hooked because I'm already starting to get hooked. Where I'm like,
wait a minute. Signed Mickey Super 7.
That I don't think they can do.
What?
I don't think they can do
What?
that.
Well,
I don't think they can verify.
What kind
that.
of company is this?
Yeah, come on.
Well, I mean, I don't think they can.
I
do
need
that.
you to ask them if they can verify my Mickey.
But
I
I'm
have it
very
on
excited.
a vlog of Mickey signing it. There's proof.
Yeah. So I'm very excited to see what happens. Also, like I said, now I have these figures that I'm going to sell on Golden. I'm interested to see where they go. I have like some things that we've always discussed in the pod. It's like, remember, like there was that whole Jack series from the 2000s that never came out. I have the whole set of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Carnage.
So, and we're working on right now on some giveaways that I'm going to do. I got some Zombie Sailor things signed, and we're going to give them away. Because listen, I'm going to try my best to spread awareness. Like I said, I don't think everyone should get every single figure they have graded. They might be mad at me for saying that. I think you try what your centerpiece item, that one item, something that means a lot to you, something that took you a long time, something that might be a weird size, something that's signed.
I'm going to do it, bro. I mean, I love this shit. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, like saying
Mark,
here,
you're it.
my one concern is I'm looking around my room and what about hanging things?
Now you couldn't. For you, you wouldn't be able to hang.
That's
them. No.
what kind of holds me back.
Yeah, because you're a hanger.
Yeah,
that's
I love
why
that. I love the way my room is wallpapered.
No, your
and
room looks
Hasbro's.
sick, and that's why I don't think there's anything wrong with the ringside defenders, the stuff we sell.
Yeah.
Those are great.
That's my one hang up. You can't hang an acrylic; it's way too heavy. And
There's got to
Right.
be like a hang attachment you could put on.
There is. You just got to get one that is specific to that weight of the item.
that's where it becomes so heavy.
Yeah, something.
Comparison.
I'm not going to hang any acrylics. I'm getting
And if
these.
acrylic were to fall,
Well,
that wouldn't be fun
right.
either. Yeah.
I'm building this one of a kind toy room that I want to be museum quality, so I want things to look a certain way.
It's understandable.
But Brian, don't you have a couple things in acrylics right now?
Tons, but nothing hanging, obviously.
Right. So like, but
I have some things in acrylics and nothing hanging as well.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking Star Wars signed. Oh man, I have so many cool things.
You signed Sasha Banks Star Wars figure?
I don't have that one yet. Should I get
yeah,
that?
guys. I
You
mean,
get that in
listen,
catering.
I'm going to be talking about the next couple of weeks. Well, probably the next couple years, hopefully, because I'm going to keep getting stuff graded. I'm very excited to be a part of this, and I think it's going to be. My gut says this is going to blow up because I feel like the toy business still hasn't really exploded to the point that it can possibly get to, especially when it comes to grading. If it's a percentage of the card business, I think we're going to be in great hands. So we'll see what happens. Come along for the ride. Try one out. But yeah, just stay tuned to the social media because I'll be posting way more pictures of the stuff I have and the giveaways in the upcoming weeks. But I'm very, very excited. Just seeing like this Greg the Hammer Valentine, which I remember when I got this, I was like, I will never grade this. I'll never, because I didn't want it because I was never trying to resell it.
Right.
But now...
Probably also makes you feel a lot better that it's like protected. Like you don't even want human hands touching that anyway, right?
Right. It's protected. It looks awesome. And it looks to me now like it's
A
an
special
expensive,
piece.
valuable special figure.
Another question. I don't even know if you have the answer for this.
Yeah.
What if like his arm falls off in that, like, and it's in there dangling? Will they fix that?
Yeah, but why would it fall off?
Just I don't know if it's just.
It's pretty attached in there.
I don't know how. I don't know what's holding it.
I mean, why? But why would it just fall off though? Everything's
didn't
connected.
it not have like wasn't that?
The
Wasn't one
pin
of them?
comes out on the
No,
pin.
no, that was the other one that I had that had a literal broken arm. This is
That's
this
the
is
one,
the
okay.
intact one from the actual
Gotcha.
magazine.
Man, that
Okay,
was
so what if your prototype is like a prototype like that? That's not like your that Hogan is kind of like that. The articulated Hogan.
So the great example. So no, my Hogan was intact completely. But I don't know if you remember, there was a King Kong Bundy as well.
Yeah.
But he was not intact. He was in like the torso was separate from the legs.
Yeah.
So it's a little like separation. They're not going to pretend it's a complete figure.
So they'll just make it look on display, but not attach it or whatever.
Yeah. So it'll be in the case, but it's like there's a little gap. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Got it.
And I should have that in a couple weeks. Like for instance, my tugboat that I have, his arm was like in pieces. So it's like the tugboat and then like the arm in pieces to the side of it.
Yeah, the Star Wars, when they do loose ones, they attach the pieces separately. Like my Han Solo gun is like displayed on the bottom of the thing. Not
right. Like you see here, like here's the Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, that looks great. Look at the glasses. Oh, man, that looks so awesome.
That's crazy.
It just looks nice and clean. And this is only 4 of them that I got shipped to me, and I have to go down and drive to get the rest because, like I said, there's like 70, 80. But I think I'm going to do a whole YouTube unboxing. I don't think I'm going to waste weekly purchases going through 80 prototypes and bore all you guys.
Do my ECW stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to go in my room and find some shit. Yeah. Hey, I got a pitch for you, broski. I've been thinking about this for a long time. You brought up your toy room, okay? Yeah. Now, me and Brian have said many times we think that it's a mistake that there's no purpose to this room other than its museum.
Okay.
Right? Now, I totally understand your unwillingness to give up any room whatsoever to like a desk or a television set or something.
I'm not the desk could possibly go, but there's nowhere to put a television.
Okay. Here's my pitch.
Let's hear it.
Middle of the room.
Yep.
2 chairs, state of the art.
Yep.
Recliners, whatever.
Sure.
So like they're small when they're folded up.
Sure.
State of the art theater with a screen that comes down so you can't see it. You press a button on the wall, screen comes down, projector in the ceiling, a sound around the room. You could have a private
Hogan
theater.
Beard stroke, bro. Oh,
I'm talking a movie theater that you won't see until you press the button.
I'm actually not opposed to that. However, I don't know if that could be installed after the room is done.
Why not?
Because I'm not like taking my stuff down, and I don't want them like drilling and banging.
Yeah, so you make
you
a
better
decision.
get going.
Yeah, it's not going to happen beforehand.
Shout out to his husband who I met at All In. It was very nice.
I also met him in the...
Very nice. Very nice. Too bad he's married to that green-haired bitch. But that's my big news. The biggest, if you want to combine what I invested plus my 2 drop-offs, my biggest weekly purchase ever by far.
What you invest? A couple hundred?
I'm not going to disclose
$200 bucks.
I'm not going to. I wish it was a couple $100. It was not. It was not.
You
but
can
stay
buy
tuned,
an
folks.
all-in for $300.
But yeah, we're gonna make some moves, baby. We're gonna make some history. I'm very, very excited. Check out all the social media. Sign up for the giveaway. We're giving away a bunch of Zombie Sailor Heels and Faces graded.
Sweet.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Well, congrats, buddy.
Oh, thanks, dude.
All right, we're going to go to Major Mark Purchase of the Week.
Let's do it.
All right, Major Mark Purchases of the Week. My man here, Ricky Havlick, he doubled down, okay? He submitted these pictures for Purchase of the Week and Display of the Week.
Wow.
Okay, so here is his full display here.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Okay, let's hear the information. Ricky Havlick says, doubling down this week with purchase and new display. I backed the new gen arena with no intention of displaying the ring because of its size. Just before Christmas, I decided it was time to sell it or find a way to display it. I ended up going down the rabbit hole of researching jewelry display cases found in retail stores. The standard depth for those cases are 20 inches, which is too small for the ultimate ring, but it's possible to find some slightly bigger. I found a case on Facebook Marketplace a few hours from me that was advertised as 24 inches deep. I made the 2-hour drive to check it out, and unfortunately, it was only 22 inches.
Oh, no.
I had to make a judgment call on the spot, but with some extra effort, I thought I could make it work. I'm no handyman, but I knew transforming this case would be a project. I started by stripping the cabinet down to its bare bones, removed the commercial lighting and replaced it with LEDs. I sanded down the case and repainted it to match my details. Purchased longer shelf brackets and new glass to hold other things, rings.
God.
Most importantly, I took off the doors and its tracks to give myself an extra inch of space, which is what I needed for the ultimate ring to fit. I finished by adding a black fabric with 3mm strips to create a new background. What was going to be a long-term project started and finished in 6 days, and I'm happy with how it turned out. The extra space in the case allows me to display the Jax Real Sounds Arena, Titantron, Mini BCA ring, AWA ring, and the Hasbro ring. Plus, it frees up quite a bit of space on top and inside my details. And he added a second picture here. That's like looking down on it.
So cool.
I've thought about doing like a jewelry case a bunch of times.
That looks
I would
awesome.
love that, but I have absolutely no space for
That
that
looks
anywhere.
so damn cool. Great job.
Yeah, I need something like that for my turtles. Okay, we love these. Will Blackburn says, when I was a kid, I loved X-Men figures almost as much as I did wrestling figures. Just got 2 mint on card figures this weekend to go with what I already have, and he sent me the picture of what he already has. So, hanging there on the wall.
I love that Archangel figure when I was a kid for some reason, and I kept losing those little darts that go on the top of the
man.
wings.
Yeah, impossible to find.
Yeah.
Also, a quick reminder, guys, the display of the week. If you've already submitted, you can submit again if I didn't pick it. So please, keep sending in the same post every week. I mean, we had 80 submissions the first week.
Right.
So keep submitting those. All right, number 3. I didn't realize that there's a Danhausen one. Tony Daughtry says, was able to add to my personal collection of autographed ice cream bars after sending some over to Danhausen for his return to Whatnot. Was glad to see how well they sold for him. I'm going to need a bigger shelf for these soon. Pretty cool.
Those look great.
Look at this. We don't talk about Star Trek figures much. Danny Bednar says, this week I want to shout out the fun of low-cost collections. Yes, it's fulfilling to make big boy purchases, but for me, collecting is also great when you're knocking things off the checklist and hunting figs without much stress. The classic wrestling example of this, of course, are BCAs, but how many of us have also had fun collecting Power of the Force, or, in my case here, the 90s Star Trek Playmates figs?
I don't like Star Trek, but I love those figures.
Me too.
I know.
Me too. Same.
I always look at them in vintage stores.
I remember seeing them in the stores when I was a kid. Some people had them growing up. I never had them, but like, it's a nice, fun, quality 90s product, like you're saying. You know,
they got so cheap at one point. I didn't even know Star Trek, and I was like, maybe I'll buy them all.
Yeah.
When I was a kid. Last week, I picked up this lot of 105 Star Trek Playmates figs with a giant bag of unsorted accessories and 5 carrying cases, all for less than $2 a fig. The Star Trek line is a great roster of deep cuts, and most vintage toy stores have a ton of them for cheap. So this is something I hope others remember, that curation, study, and sorting are all part of the hobby and can help scratch that itch without spending a cent. Pretty cool. There we go, broski.
Oh, what the hell? I'm jealous.
Did you miss it? Daniel Salazar said, not figure related, but my major purchase this week was tickets to a Backstreet Boys residency in Las Vegas.
Yeah, so many people have been hitting this.
I hear the Sphere is great.
I wouldn't mind seeing this. I'd say that.
It was an epic date night with the wife. Such an amazing show. They've still got it, and so many cool visuals. Would absolutely love to see how wrestling show would be done in a place like this. You should definitely check out the show, broski. That's what he says.
I cannot wait to go.
I'm an NSYNC guy.
Come on.
Yeah, I like NSYNC better. Justin is
I
the
think
best.
I'm more Backstreet.
I saw
than
Justin in
NSYNC.
concert. I've seen Backstreet in concert twice. When I first saw him is when I believe it's Kevin left the band. I felt like they were just phoning it in. I didn't like it. And I saw him in Vegas with Ziggler maybe like 7-8 years ago, and I loved it. But I can't wait to see this one.
I like Backstreet Boys too, but there's another loose lot here. Chris Grant says, a few weeks back I was scrolling the Facebook group instead of sleeping. It was about 11 p.m. I see a post by good brother Mark Ludwig.
Bro, I saw this whole thing unfold, and I was like, man.
He was asking if anyone would be interested in a huge lot of WCW Toy Biz figures. Most had been purchased mint on card and let breathe. The heavy hitters were included. I was shocked because the post was from 8 hours earlier. He got reactions, but no one bid. I thought about it for 5 minutes and claimed it.
Dude,
yes, I was.
Flair, Shane Douglas,
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett. I mean,
Look at that Hogan.
Yeah, Trunks
1K
Hogan.
shipped, he says. However, there were over 70 minty figures, so it worked out to less than $15 per figure.
Great deal.
I started a Toy Biz collection 2 years ago, but only got a few, and now I am almost complete. The figures arrived, and a few days ago, they were so well packed. This is why I love Major Pod Facebook group, good brothers and sisters looking out for each other.
MajorMarks.com. We can't say enough.
Love that.
All right. That's it. What's next?
All right. Up next is the Q&A.
Yeah, it's his dog dropping a new Q&A jingle for you here 2025. Let's go! It's the Q&A for the Major Pod. Here's your chance to ask all you want. Like the Deathmatch King, you'll be riding high. That you're the one that got the major prize. If you're HARD and ready to rock, then post a tag, Ask Major Pod.
All right, guys, use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we answer your question on air, we will send you a prize.
Okay, my question, Boonsta, Mr. Boonsta. When I think of Snickers, I automatically think about Halloween Havoc and their giant entrance pumpkins. Are there any consumer products out there that automatically make you think about wrestling?
Slim Jims.
I was about to say, yeah, a Slim Jim is the
Slim
obvious
Jims,
one,
honestly.
right?
JVC Kaboom Box?
The JVC Kaboom
although I
Box of
don't
the
see
Attitude Era was pretty hammered home. Johnny Damon's A-Game hydration drink. The official sports drink of TNA Wrestling.
Major Garage Beer.
Yeah, Major Garage.
YJ Stinger.
Man, YJ Stinger had a good run. Or Chef Boyardee had a good run.
Ooh.
For a minute there.
I would love, you talk about Comic-Con exclusives like a Mick Foley Chef Boyardee.
Which is just pasta sauce all over his button down.
That'd be great.
I think of TV shows too, like Silk Stockings.
Yes. I think
That
that's
happened
where I
right
got my
off the
first
road.
boner.
Yeah, as far as trying to think of like WCW, like rings. Brought to you by.
I mean, now we're in this new era where it's the table. I mean, it's crazy. Which I'm shocked because UFC had done that so long ago. I can't believe WWE never conformed to it, you know?
So many people are so annoyed by it. I don't mind it one bit.
I couldn't care less, right? Yeah.
Like, if that means more money for the business, more money for the boys,
I mean, like in Mexico, they've had sponsors on the mat forever, you know?
Yeah.
I have no problem with it one bit.
I'm not a purist as far as like having a clean canvas. I don't really mind.
I don't think that matters one bit anymore.
I used to love WCW having wild canvases.
I do say it's a little slippery sometimes, though, when there's stuff all over the canvas.
When there's two, yeah, it depends on how it's done, yes.
All right, Matt's question. Nowadays, from Andro6657, nowadays most WWE AEW wrestlers get multiple figures with multiple attires. But where does it end? Like, how many attires are too much? Do we really need every attire ever worn?
That's so subjective. It depends on how you collect.
Right.
I need every Ric Flair ever possible.
Right. So, but because you're a completist. But if you were like, I don't know, fucking 9 and you had a fig fed, would you want every Adam Copeland that's coming out that we've been seeing? Like,
That's the thing. You don't have to buy them all.
You don't have. I mean, you don't have to buy them, right? No one's holding a gun to your head. But
I think that's the thing. It's like you don't have to buy them all. You know,
I think there's too many Smart Mark Sterling zombies.
Even like for
Sterling and
instance,
Slick, I quit after that.
I personally love that they're doing a lot of like deep cuts. Like for instance, this Monday Night War Hogan, where it's the presidential, like it's like you don't have to like. There's so many other Hogans where if you want it, great. It's not like that's the only Hogan they're giving you,
and it suffices for you, right? That's another situation where it's fine. But I mean,
to us though, these all seem like super important moments in wrestling. But I think that's our time frame,
right? But we also. You literally saw me and us debate it in the weekly purchases. Like, do I need this Undertaker? I got to weigh it out. I can't have them all. Like, I have so many Warriors, but he was like one of my childhood favorites, so I'm going to give him a little bit of a pass. You know what I mean? Everything's different.
How many is too many is the question, and I think it really depends on the person.
Love Terry Funk, so I was literally trying to convince myself like why I need to keep this,
3 slicks is too many slicks.
Way too many slicks.
10 Ultimate Warrior is not enough.
I know, right? It's not even...
And also, like Mattel days, I was fortunate to have a decent amount of Zack Ryder figures, but like they weren't asking me what gear I wanted. So someone was like, why would you make this?
Right.
It's like not up to the talent.
Actually, me and Dango always joke around about he has that basic. You might have been there. We were making fun of it yesterday, like because he wore a Elvis-esque costume yesterday, but he had like that run. I don't even think it's a month where Roses, he gets reinvented as Fandango again, and Roses is like dancer, and he wears this like one-piece thing, and he has kind of different hair, and he has like a figure from it.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes it just doesn't even like you should have had it anyway. You know what I mean? Like how did, the timing was just, Mattel went, oh, Fandango's been reinvented. And then,
And this isn't the days of, Hasbro where there's 4 or 5 Hogans over 5 years.
Right.
It's not like that. There's a new wrestling fan every day. There's a new kid walking to Target or Walmart every day.
Caden says he has 19 Cody Rhodes, but
there
one
you
of
go.
most.
Yeah, you make your own rules.
By the way, speaking of Fandango, did you see the report that WWE has come to an agreement with Fandango
I did see that.
to play PLEs in movie theaters? And when I read that, I was like, what? Fandango's back?
I saw
okay.
that.
Brian's question. Your friend Joe Ralph, I think he's in the chat. I know the system are a team, but why didn't Broski have matching gear at Slamversary? 3 guys in matching gear and 1 sore thumb? Vince and Johnny Ace would have been furious. Was matching gear for Matt ever considered? Looked like he just wore something old. Oh my God. He went in.
Actually, asshole. My gear was brand new.
I'll start, and I'll let Broski give the real answer. 1, I think that show yesterday was so big. There were so many people who do not watch TNA on a regular basis, have no idea what's going on, don't know the storylines, didn't know certain people were there. So they're seeing a lot of stuff for the first time. So I'll give everyone a slight pass in that regard. 2, we are the system. We've been a group for almost 2 years. We match everything we do. I gave Broski a heads up as to what we were wearing, almost in a sense because I wanted him to know not to wear yellow and red because I knew he wouldn't want to match us. Like just in case his gear was that color, I knew he wouldn't want to match us anyway because he wouldn't want to give the perception that he was joining the team or whatever. That was never the case, and that was not even what we were trying to give off.
I mean, I think Brian nailed it right in the head. I'm not in the system.
Yeah. So like there were, it was, and another thing I will say this, purposely I didn't want it to be orange and blue because I assumed a ton of people on the roster would do that, and I hate that. So that's how I came up with the Iron Man idea for the guys and I.
Pretty cool.
And Brian and I, we have matched a couple times in our career, but for the most part, I mean, you look at our WrestleMania tag team win, you look at our first tag team win, we're not in matching gear.
Yeah, we never really did it. Yeah, and then really the major players are the only ones that match.
And major brothers and major players are the only ones that match.
Yeah, it's weird.
Everything else was different.
Man.
There was
I
like a split second when so Brian did tell me about the Iron Man, and then I told TDD I might need Iron Man gear, and then like within 10 minutes I said scrap that, I'm not matching.
Yeah, it would have gave off the wrong perception of what was going on.
Like the whole story.
Yeah, if you missed the whole story building up to it, it's like he didn't join it. Like he asked for our help to fight these guys.
And then Brian finally helps, and then the system kind of do it because they're with Brian. I don't even know if they were necessarily helping me.
Right.
They were helping Brian.
Right.
I see what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from.
And if you really want a deep cut of where my mind was at, I knew that we were facing Dark State and kind of like representing TNA, like defending TNA from Dark State. So in my mind, I was like, oh, TNA's colors are yellow and red. I said, what's yellow and red that we can... And that's how I got to the Iron Man thing as I was brainstorming.
Oh, damn.
Just myself.
James, great idea here. If you did like a Captain America or a Hulk.
I didn't want to do suit. Like I'm not... I just didn't want to match them because it's still matching.
It would not have made sense. And it would have gave off the wrong perception that like he joined the system, which was
right. Even though Shawn Michaels did put out a tweet and just, I don't know if he ignored me on purpose or just said the system versus Dark State. When he put out a tweet of all the matches TNA versus NXT, it just wrote Dark State versus the system.
Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't even know.
But so my gear, it was brand new. First of all, and on the crotch has a Mikey Whipwreck-esque like skull from his. You can't see in that image, but has like a Mikey Whipwreck-esque skull from his famous shirt. And then I was wearing like a little sleeveless trench coat, kind of a little wink and nod to TNA original owner, Double J Jeff Jarrett.
My world.
We exchanged texts before, and I'll share it now since we brought this up. I wasn't planning on it, but I was texting him about something a couple of weeks ago. I said, I got a little JJ tribute coming for Slamversary. He wrote, whoa, boy, can't wait to see. I said, very subtle, don't get too excited. And then he wrote, total bullshit, gimmick infringement when he saw it.
I thought it was just like a jacket similar to your Mania one or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's not at all.
That's what I thought.
The Mania one has like an MC like chest piece that connects. Oh. This is more like Major Players, Jeff Jarrett style, which I might switch to now because I kind of like the way it looked. Yeah.
All right, let's take it home, boys.
All right, guys, let's go to some good housekeeping. All right, guys, youtube.com/@MajorWPod. We have a big vlog up today. Brian and I go to D&E Collectibles in Pittsburgh. Is it Pittsburgh?
Baby.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Which, guys, this was Figure Fate. We're in Pittsburgh, where we become the Edgeheads. I say in the opening, I want to find some Edgeheads merch, and we do. We talked about it on the pod a couple weeks ago. Watch the vlog. Great store. Best part about this, I think, is that there was Toy Hee-Hoo going on, and a lot of their stuff was at Toy Hee-Hoo, and the store was still stocked.
Loaded.
I couldn't believe some of the stuff that you guys were showing. I love a store that has all the vehicles and play sets in box on the top shelf.
100%.
Also, coming next week, the behind-the-scenes garage beer commercial shoot, which is
sign up. The
on
dude that
Patreon.
approaches us on the street at the end of that vlog steals the show.
Oh my God, a lot of comments about that already. You did get him tickets. Did he? You think he went or?
I don't know. I didn't like.
We didn't get his number.
No offense, he was very nice, but I wasn't going to just give a civilian my phone number to find out.
Really,
and we didn't know where the tickets were.
I threatened Ross Foreman 2 or 3 times throughout the day to make sure he was on the list. So
got it. Okay,
we'll see.
Hopefully he went.
ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWPod. Get your Major Pod merch over on Pro Wrestling Tees. Guys, MajorMarks.com. We're going to talk about all the MajorMarks.com stuff right here at the end of the show now. It's a subscription service, the fan club, MajorMarks.com. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got, Mark?
The first time in the line, Michael Watkins. He came in Ultimate. Just
love
came
that.
in hot.
Hard. I like that.
Classic superstar Jason Salomon.
Appreciate you guys. Guys, we have the 2 bonuses are up. We did the watch along of Slamversary 2005, King of the Mountain, and the Sting. Well, actually, the whole panel from StarCast.
The whole panel is up there. Sting was up for free
on YouTube,
but the whole panel is up there. We for some reason, the first 3 minutes of us being really entertaining on stage, just me and you, the sound did not come. So
damn!
It starts 3 minutes in. But
how entertaining were we talking?
Oh man, those first 3 minutes were like unbelievable.
We were on fire, bro.
Yeah.
We got all the Asked Major Anything. Mine's up. You should listen to mine. I went for like an hour long.
You went an hour,
candid
bro.
of mine.
Yeah.
Check out mine. Brian and Mark will do theirs in the next week or 2.
Yeah. Also, the final part 2 of Heat's Happy Hour went up last week. Let's see. So both of the things, the Heat's Happy Hour, Sydney Bacabella was on the log. That's already up there. You can watch.
Me, CPA, and Leo put that on the way up to Poughkeepsie on Friday.
How was it?
Guys,
It's wild, dude.
It's something else.
It's something else.
It's indescribable.
Okay, you got it. Indescribable.
Oof.
Also, that TNA watch along that we did, there were some issues with the. We got a little copyright, so we had to put it up, take it down, put it up, take it down. But we finally.
Why did we think that we wouldn't have that because it was TNA?
Because at some point TNA gave us YouTube rights. They must have revoked said.
They must have
YouTube
revoked
rights.
it. Ooh,
We should look into that this weekend, broski, and fix that.
Yeah, that would be great. You can like whitelist a YouTube page to
That's what I'm
use your
saying.
stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, so much stuff over on the Facebook group, guys. You get this podcast early and ad free. Are the ultimate gifts going out yet, Mark?
They're out.
I got mine today.
So that's from last quarter. And then July, when this quarter ends, the gift will be ready to go. Did you get those yet, Mark?
No, I have not yet. No.
Okay, those will come any day. Heart Foundation up, get the card. Guys, these cards have been on fire, guys.
Yeah.
No one's gotten the...
No, a little bit of a snafu. Going to be real late on this one.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first we're hearing of this, Mark.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, I accidentally marked it as a pickup order.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Look too good, Itis strikes again.
Had to call them up. Said, "Where's my shipment?" They said, "It's waiting here for you."
Oh man.
no.
We're waiting.
And that's the June card that
That's
hasn't
the
got
June
out.
card. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Well,
The watch along does work now. Yes. Chad.
okay. Anything else for MajorMarks.com?
Nope.
All right. Whatnot every Monday. Brian and I are on Whatnot. Mark's making his return soon, I think.
I'm looking at something right now that I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that thing we all got?
That thing that we all got.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Major Rewind, Jay George takes you on a trip down memory lane every 2 weeks. Every other week, we got From the Vault. What's From the Vault, Mark?
Well, this is a rewind week, so we'll get back to you next week.
All right. Plugs. TNA Wrestling in Rhode Island. TNA Wrestling live Thursday night.
University of Rhode Island live episode, by the way, Thursday night. And I got a little hunch. There's going to be a Major Players reunion on that episode.
Oh,
really?
Yep.
And we're not going to match, pal. How about that?
What? The major players have to match.
Well, we're not the major players.
What, did you break up?
No, we didn't break up. You watch the product, Mark?
Yes. I watched
And guys, Sunday, ALW Atomic Legacy Wrestling.
Oh, I know Atomic.
Star, Spangle, Slammer in the main event in the very same building where the NWO formed in Daytona Beach, Florida. The wanted man, Nick Nemeth, takes on the complete Matt Cardona.
Wanted man.
History will be made in Daytona
It's a
Beach,
home game
Florida.
for you.
home game for both of you guys, right?
What's that?
Where's Ziggler live? Hollywood, Florida.
Hollywood, Florida.
AEW's back in Chicago, where nice little residency. The building is really cool looking on TV.
Colt Cabana returning to television.
He got his ass whipped.
Bro, I thought it was like old footage I was seeing. I was shocked.
Got his ass whipped
Oh, man.
He's back.
in his hometown.
Damn.
But yeah, Chicago's great. Very easy flight. That's what I'm excited about.
Are you going to do a goddamn vlog or what?
I mean, I don't really. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could this weekend.
There's a couple spots, brother.
I get in late Friday, so I have all day
Yeah,
Saturday.
go ahead, Mark.
There
Do
you
it.
go.
Okay,
Make
All
up
right.
for screwing up the cards.
you're right.
Is that it?
That's it. Wow, long one. We're done.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.